Hello, are we live? Let me know in the comments. They've changed this since I last did a live video. They've changed it and now I can't put my camera, what do you call that? Portrait, landscape. Just gonna bring up my video here to see what questions we've already got. And do let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm assuming everything's all right. It's been a minute since I've done this. How are we going here? There's nothing worse than a live video where the where the host is not sure whether it's working or not for the first 5 minutes. I mean, what a bore, right? But guys, thank you so much for joining me on this birthday live video. You'll realize that I don't do live videos anymore for different reasons. Oh, we've already got people coming in here in the comments. If you see me looking down, it's not that I'm, you know, distracted. I'm actually just trying to keep up with the chat. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, and I really appreciate the support and the yeah, joining me for this birthday, for this 21st. Happy 21st to me. Feliz cumpleaños from Mexico. Gracias, Ed. And thank you, Mike, Danilo, Craig, all these familiar names that I know and talk to on the channel. Thank you so much for joining me. Warren, how are you going, man? Yeah, so live videos, I stopped doing them just because I was quite busy. The time zone thing is a bit weird as well. It is 9:30 a.m. in the morning here in Auckland, New Zealand. So I'm assuming if you're in North America, it might be like 5:30, 6:30. I'm not 100% sure how all those time zones change. Were there any questions previously from my other video? Oh, and another thing, if you are watching this and you're trying to figure out why you cannot comment, it's because I've got this set to subscribers only on the comment, sorry, and that is purely, well, it's to get you to subscribe. Come on, let's be honest. Cheers. It's to get you to subscribe, but also it keeps the riffraff out. You know, just keep it friends. Keep it friends of the channel. So if you are not subscribed and you want to get into the chat, you need to be subscribed for a minute, and then we go from there. Okay, I'm going to try and answer as many questions as I can in I guess, somewhat of a quick fire manner. Edgar Pacifico, what have you been playing lately? Yeah, so what I listen to and what I play is really, really random. I have been listening to a song called Heather by Billy Cobham. Now, I don't listen to a lot of Billy Cobham, but the universe somehow sent me that song. I want you guys to all go away and check it out. It is called Heather by Billy Cobham. I've featured Billy Cobham on the channel before. He is a jazz fusion legend, but the track is probably not what you'd expect. It's from 1974. So here you go. Here's me sharing a track with you guys. You guys share amazing ideas and tracks with me. I'm sharing one back with you. Billy Cobham, Heather. Warren, isn't that one of the more chill Cobham tracks? Yes, it is. Very good. Just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Thought-provoking. Maybe because my 21st was coming up today, I was in a more nostalgic, thoughtful mood, and it hit harder. I'm not sure, but yeah, check it out. Heather, Billy Cobham. What else we got here? Hello from Turkey. I'll put the album on later. Yeah, do it, man. It's look, just to be completely honest, it is. I haven't listened to the whole album. I've just listened to that track. Listen, here's something about me. I'm a slow learner. I'm slow in general. And I take my time with stuff like that. I really do. So I'm one of these people who will listen to it and I'm so completely blown away with the track, with the piano playing, with the sax solo will bring a tear to your eye, and I stick with it. Even better if you can just put an album on top to bottom. That's just a beautiful thing. And something we've lost. Listen, I'm going to sound old here. Something we've lost. Album top to bottom. Treat yourself. Run a bath. Put some bubbles in it. And listen to a great album top to bottom. There you go. Okay, what do we got here? Oriki7, hope you're having a great birthday, mate. I'm going to see a band over here in Northern Ireland on Sunday called Niall. The drummer is a pure beast. Now that's the George Callias. Niall, is that right? I don't know who's playing for Niall at the moment. Was that George Callias? Hit me in the comments. Niall drummer. Okay. It was George Callias. Is it still George Callias? Have I had George Callias on the channel? This is where it gets a little bit hairy for me because it gets hard to remember what I've had on the channel. I think I've had George Callias. Pretty sure I've had George Callias. I'm assuming everybody can hear me nice and loud and clear. It is just phone mic audio. So all I need to do is search here on YouTube, George Callias, Andrew Rooney, yep. Contrarian drum playthrough, and Shall Rise Be Dead. Yeah, those were phenomenal. I remember now. I remember that Shall Rise Be Dead at least. Crazy. Agamar's official. Happy birthday. Thank you. 21. It's just it's quite the milestone. Yeah, guys. Obviously, everybody who's commenting here is subscribed, and I really do thank you for that. I put out the call that subscribing is a great birthday gift to me. There is nothing worse. There is nothing worse than an influencer begging you, please subscribe. There's nothing worse. But yeah. The subscriber versus viewer numbers on this channel are not very high, so if there's anything I can do to improve that, or at least make people aware that it is low, they might go, oh, okay, well, I'll help this guy out. It does, and it really does help me out. I mean, I think people think it's just a desperate call for attention and a numbers thing. It's actually not really. It actually really does help the algorithm. It helps to get the channel out there, which is going to in turn help me to get further along with things, better guests on the podcast, better everything. Just a better channel in general. Happy birthday from Kelly. California, I take it. Dallas Gunter, happy birthday, man. Thank you, Dallas. Warren, okay. Andrew, I could use some rudiment suggestions. My practicing has been really stale lately and I need to find something different. Okay, Warren, have you checked out, I've done a lot of videos on the Lifetime warm-up by Tommy Igoe. That is the best hand development system I've encountered. I strongly recommend it. It's called, the whole program is called Great Hands for a Lifetime. There's a DVD which is well worth a watch. and then sort of the final thing about it is a basic, and then an intermediate, and then an advanced hand workout. You can do your paradiddles, and you go through a bunch of rudiments in a logical way, following along with a pre-planned click track. That's my thing. Aside from that, I think stick control is famous for a reason. Get onto stick control, especially the first couple of pages, 3 pages in particular. Just combinations of rights and lefts. And obviously it's how you do those, right? So what I do is I measure those in terms of like write in a notebook what I'm doing on it. So I'll put, page 1, stick control, 60 BPM. Next day, page 1, stick control, 65, click on the offbeat. And I'll make little notes. And then I'll go through and I'll hit my maximum speed. And then on the next day, I'll go back to the start. 60 BPM for me normally is the start. So hopefully that's a good suggestion there, Warren. But Great Hands for a Lifetime is a no-brainer. Yeah, the Great Hands for a Lifetime program sort of assumes a base level of ability and facility with your hands. But it's well worth going through. Again, like I said at the start of the video, I'm a really slow learner. So I like to take those workouts and slow them down and really get into the minutiae and the technique required to play those things properly. Well worth it. Go get it, Warren. Good luck, man. Let me know how you get on. Any other questions here? By the way, in the video I did the other day, sort of to let everyone know that I was doing this, I said that I'm not the most interesting person. I don't expect a lot of questions. So I don't expect, all this, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite animal? I get it. But just in case anyone did. Because I've actually copped heat in the past for not answering questions. Because questions naturally pop up on different videos. And that's fair enough, because something's happened in the video which has inspired someone to ask a question. And then if I didn't see it or I didn't get time to reply to them all, some people get really bent out of shape. Oh, how you didn't even answer my question. And it's like, now's the opportunity. What else we got here? Any other questions on the original video? Cheers, by the way, guys. If you're just joining in, it is 9:43 a.m. here now. I'd love to know what the time is where you are. 9:43, so we're just fully getting awake. Okay. Bill Hawkins, how do I get my stupid left hand to be as adept as my right hand? Short answer, it never will. And that's okay. We do not need our right and our left hand to be the same. In fact, it's a benefit. There's a lot of misconceptions and myths in drumming. And to think that the goal would be for our hands to be the same would just be wrong. Look at the famous jazz drummers. Look at any drummer that I've featured on the channel. Does their right hand and left hand play the same role on the kit when they're playing? No. Very different. You'll notice left hand, strong backbeat, often rim shots, a lot of ghosts, and then working around the kit and stuff, but they've actually got a different role. Now, That's not to say that we don't work our left and we don't try to get it, you know, up to speed and with as much intonation as our right hand. But let's just be reasonable about it, and just we'll work hard, but we don't want to get too slavish on those type of goals. Because there's not a huge benefit. If you just got a hammer for a right hand and a hammer for a left hand, it's like, okay. But I want my hands to be different and to have different roles, and that is what she said. Alejandro Gonzalez, hello my dear friend, I'm a subscriber to your channel, I'm also a drummer. Hello and welcome, bienvenidos, Alejandro. ¿Dónde estás en el mundo? Dime. Dallas 343 in Pleasant Grove, Utah. Whereabouts is Utah? Is that middle of the States? Salt Lake City, Utah, right? I'm from Chile. Mi esposa es de Chile, Alejandro. Mucho gusto. And if you are speaking to me in different languages, I will not be able to reply. Just a little bit of Spanish, a little bit of Kiwi, a little bit of English. Warren, you know what? And who do we have coming in from Utah? Dallas. Utah is so beautiful. The mountains are unbelievable. Now listen up. Okay, you're going to learn something about me today. Come in. Come in. Come on. Come in. So, I've got a little, I don't know if it's a dirty little secret. One of my favorite things to do on YouTube is to watch house shows, like renovation and all that kind of thing. And we love the Studio McGee stuff. And we cannot get enough of that style. And that is, I believe, in Salt Lake City. Oh, it's at least in Utah. And I agree, it's just so beautiful. The mountains, as you say, Warren, it almost looks a little bit Stepford Wives. Like it's almost like too perfect. And obviously they make it look good for the show. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful. I can see myself living in the States. I could see that. In fact, I'm probably going to be going, I've been to the States a few times in my life for different things, and I'm probably going to be going next year. Not sure. I think might be 2 trips to the States next year. 1 to California, 1 to Florida. Suzanne, been with you since 600 plus subs. Look at you now. Yeah, you have. You were one of the original supporters. And one of the things on this channel, I remember you. I remember people that were there right at the start. So I really do appreciate your support, Suzanne, and I appreciate our chats. Bill Hawkins, might seem like an odd question, but it came up in my travels today. Did Frosty Lee Michaels, drummer, in fact, teach John Bonham how to play his kit with his hands? Ooh. Okay, no. You're going to have to leave that one for Google or ChatGPT perhaps. Eloy, happy birthday, Andrew from España. Muchas gracias, Eloy. ¿Cómo estás? Mike Cobb, California meetup would be awesome. Now, okay, this is what I'm thinking. So, it's a little bit hush-hush at the moment, but I've been invited to something big in California next year. And I'm thinking, obviously, New Zealand, Lord of the Rings, Middle Earth to California. It's a big trip. It's a big, expensive trip. Then I'm thinking, okay, do I go to this thing? What's the, it's tough down here, guys. It's tough. We're in the middle of the South Pacific. We are in the middle of nowhere, okay? When you're in Europe, you've got you can just wave to people in Germany. You can just walk down the road to Spain. You just take a bus to France. And in the States, you've got this enormous country with you know, obviously all these huge resources and amount of people. New Zealand, man, this is tiny. This is tiny. There's 5 million people in the whole country. We are surrounded by water and there's no one around us. Nothing. How do we get onto this? Oh yeah, okay. California meetup would be awesome. Okay, my point was, I got completely sidetracked with talking about how isolated New Zealand was. I think if I do come over again, I don't think I'm like this enormous draw card, but I'd love a catch up. I mean, obviously California is a huge state. I think California is actually bigger than New Zealand, definitely population-wise. But yeah, California meetup, somewhere central, South Central, Los Angeles, a good place to meet up. Let me know. Alejandro Gonzalez, you know my friend, I know how to play various rhythms, rock, roll, tango, folklore, cuecas, bossa nova, cumbia, etc. I love the group Toto. Toto, favorite group ever. Jeff Porcaro, GOAT. Best drummer of all time. Hands down. There's no argument. Drums and Lego. That is a hell of a title. I love that handle, man. As if my night couldn't get any better. That's what she said. Happy birthday, Andrew. Thank you so much. Dallas Gunter, we do have a certain stereotype here. I build houses, work on remodels, and plaster swimming pools. Most clients look as you described. Yeah, like very perfect. I mean, that's the Mormon capital of the world, I believe. And I don't want to get into a religious debate here. As you know, that's not for this video. But they have a certain aesthetic, a certain level of standards, yeah, I don't know how to put it. I'll leave it there before I get myself in trouble and get my channel blocked. Easy to get cancelled these days. What else we got? Child of Zoso. Nam. I'm not saying the word Child of Zoso. Hi, Andrew, and happy birthday from Germany. Thank you so much. Can it still be called a birthday without a cake? Anyway, happy birthday. That's a good point. Now, if you want to send me a virtual cake, all of you guys are subscribed, so you guys are all good. You guys have done me a solid by subscribing, so I can't ask any more. I cannot ask any more. You know what? I will ask some more. If you already subscribed, because if you're commenting, you're subscribed. If you're not able to comment, if you're sitting there going, this guy, I want to really rip into him, you stupid bald Kiwi, that's when I do the Greta. How dare you? You know, if you're dying to just get in there and start trolling, I've got this set to subscriber only in the chat. So that's why you cannot smack me with your vitriol and hate. That dude Guru. Happy birthday, dude. Thank you so much. And I love that handle. That's a good handle, that dude Guru. Warren. Speaking of Toto, the Annika Nillis video where she played a bit of Toto came up on my YouTube feed the other day. It was fun to go revisit that after a few years. Yeah, I had that one on the channel. Did you request that one? That was amazing. Dallas, yeah, I was raised as such. Okay, I think we're talking about the Mormon Utah thing. Needless to say, I don't adhere to such. Okay, look, my take on it, there's a lot of good things in, religion. There's a lot of perhaps things that I'm not so into. I think in general, people are pretty good. People try and follow these types of teachings and ways of life from a good place, so I'm not here to judge anybody for their religious orientation or non-religious orientation. Doesn't matter. By the way, we are in New Zealand here. We're not really, do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. Happy Llama Burst. 3rd. Happy birthday, happy to see your channel keep growing over the last 2 years. I've been subbed. Thank you so much for your sub. Mike sent me a birthday cake. That looks delicious, man. Alejandro, I've seen your videos and you are an excellent drum teacher. And I really like how you analyze the tremendous drummers, Jeff Picaro, Mike Portnoy, Thomas Lang, Tony Royster Jr., Dennis Chambers. Thank you so much. Oh, drums and Lego. Here's a good question. I'm going to perform a drum solo on September the 29th in the middle of a local city. Any tips on what I should include? Yep, okay, here's my tip. Now, I'm not a great soloist. I'll just leave that there. But a good solo has a start, a middle, and an end. Do not start at 1,000,000 miles an hour. And that's what she said. You want to take the solo on like a journey from, you want to, drop an idea, repeat it, develop it, grow it, and then end it. Should be like a story, like imagine if you went to see a movie and it was just explosions, like from the minute the movie started, and then it was just explosions for an hour and a half, and then the movie ended. You'd just be sitting there going, I got a headache, I want to leave. The other thing to remember is, in all likelihood, you're probably not playing for drummers. So you need to bring them along with you. You need to be empathetic in the sense of how you storytell, right? Repetition is your friend. Even if it's a simple thing, you might drop onto some type of melodic idea. Boom, doom, 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 doom. Now, if I did that once, and then I just changed, if I went boom, 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 and then just spazzed out for 20 minutes, that didn't make any sense. Okay, let's talk about this arc, the story arc. Develop, start improvising, and then I always think it's nice to come back at the end of the solo. Of course, not that, no, I'm just making up an ostinato in my head, but a theme. There'll be people in the crowd who go, damn, that's what he played at the start. That's pretty cool. And you took them on a journey. Anyway, I better get back to these other questions. Hopefully that's some type of tip. Oh, that was your request, Warren. Yeah, you trolled me on that one. Man, that was amazing. And when I saw Annika Nellis here a month ago, about perhaps, she played that track and I was like, yes! Cody, happy birthday, you awesome soul. Congratulations on another trip around the sun. Thank you, man. Bill Hawkins, no, I have not checked out Toad by Wheels of Fire. Is that something I should check out? Kali Gusta, happy birthday from Sweden. Amazing to have all these people from around the world. It's really, it is amazing, right? How cool that I can just set up my phone here. Now this is going to sound really old, man. How cool is that I can just set up my phone here and connect with people all over the world? What? Simon McCardle? Happy birthday. I cannot say that without saying it in an Irish accent. Simon McCardle, happy birthday, dude. Love your content. That's what she said. Love from the sunny UK. That was probably a really bad Irish. Thank you so much, Simon, and apologies for completely disrespecting your culture. Oh, okay, drums and Lego. Sorry, I'm not keeping up at this point, so I am jumping around a bit. DRUMEO, I've dropped a video with the Blue Man group. Yeah, I did see that. I have not watched it yet. I did see it pop up on my DRUMEO though. And thank you to everybody who was saying happy birthday. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Benenberg, happy birthday, my brother in baldness. Yeah, man, keeping it real. Warren cannot stick around any longer, got stuff to do tonight. That's what she said, Warren. And thank you for joining us. You are free to go, my friend. You may go. Other guys, you got to stay. So there's 39 people in the chat. It's going to drop to 38. Everyone else has to stay to the end. Unless you ask to be excused like Warren did. And then I'll consider it. All right. Llama burst. Damn, I was just going to leave. Nah. Sorry, buddy. Gonna have to stick around. There was no massive plan for this video, by the way. It was just to interact. Actually, here's a question back to you guys. And be honest. Be completely honest on this one. Do you enjoy a live chat with me? Do you think it adds anything to the channel? You guys let me know. I'm not sensitive on these issues. I'm not sensitive on these issues, all right? Let me know. Okay, I think people are replying to that question. It's good fun, yeah. Heck yeah. Okay, well, maybe I should reinstigate. Maybe I should restart doing the live videos. I mean, I agree with Crow Minion. Live chats are always good, gives you more connection with the person running the channel. I mean, I agree. I like that. I mean, it's not... I might have to sort out how to get some better audio and stuff. Okay, well, people seem to be saying yes. Bill Hawkins absolutely makes us feel wanted. That's what she never says that. I'm a burst. I'm sitting here editing 3D models. This is a fantastic way to break up the monotony. Okay, maybe, I don't know about once a week. Once a week might be overdoing it a little bit. I'm not sure. Should we try once a month? Or is that not going to have enough momentum in your... And then if you miss the monthly chat, you know, you might... I don't know. What do you think? If there is a big benefit, I guess we could do once a week. I mean, at the same time, there's 43 people watching at the moment, which is not a huge amount of people, but that's okay. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just wondering if there is like genuine interest. It would not be a Q&A every time, I suppose. And this actually has turned out not being a Q&A either, which is fine. Dallas. Actually, I got to run. When did you turn into Vanilla Ice? Gotsta. Yep. And get my paycheck. My apologies. Anyway, this is kind of cool. Other videos, especially when you reinforce my own opinions. Happy birthday, nonetheless. Thank you for joining us, Gunter. Dallas Gunter. You may go. And thank you for asking first. Split the difference. Maybe every fortnight. Why don't we try that? Let's schedule another one for a fortnight. It's not a huge thing for me, I suppose. Timing's going to be a bit weird. It's probably going to have to be the same time each time, so people know when it's going on. How is this time for everybody? That's a second question. How does this time work for you? I'd be a little bit... I could do it in an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours from now, but beyond that, it might be getting a little bit tough. And probably couldn't do it any earlier. That's also what she said. Oh, this time works. Okay. And it works in the UK. Great. Oh, Simon, you're still here. After I completely offended the UK. Llama Burst 3, drum nerd question. Here we go. Have you tried and liked any non-traditional stick types? Length, different tip shapes, grip, gimmicks, etc. Short answer, no. No. I find all of that a distraction. No. Tip, maybe. So here's the tip. So DRUMEO, obviously I'm a partner with DRUMEO. DRUMEO send me sticks and they're great. Can you see the tip on those? What are we calling this? An acorn tip, I believe it is. I'm not a huge fan of the ball tip. I find that they dent heads. Yeah. And this probably gets into a wider discussion about my philosophy on drumming, and that is we don't need to overcomplicate drumming. People get really into gear. People get really into what type of grip I should use. That's what she said. People get really into, should I be heel up, heel down? Should I play traditional? Should I do this? And the answer is, yep. Whatever works. I don't even want to think about it. Now, DRUMEO, I believe, make one pair of sticks. And it is a 5A with an acorn. Hang up on them, sorry about that. Brutal. Okay, I'll break my own rule here. I have in the past used slightly bigger sticks for working on practice pad. And that's questionable for me. You will get people who don't know, oh, okay, no, I won't fire shots, but you will get people claiming that you should be using heavier sticks, bigger sticks for practice. Bad idea, man, gonna get injured. Look after yourself, keep it simple, use a stick, choose your weapon and stick with it. Of course, in saying that, some people are really tall or kids, might use smaller sticks. That's fine, but just find something and stick with it. Chronic Seed Sync, happy birthday. And you sent me a cake and a present. Thank you so much. What's the deal with the... Oh, okay, I thought those were chopsticks, Crow Minion, but I'm assuming they're drumsticks. Okay, the other thing is we don't have to make this an incredibly long video. That's what she said. So we can wrap it up. I'm just happy to be here and to connect with you guys. If you are joining in and you're wondering why you can't join the chat, it is set to subscriber only. Oh, I said before, if you are looking for ways to support the channel, but you're not, you're commenting, you're already subscribed, and you're like, man, that Andrew Rudy, he's amazing. I wish I could just support him more. How can I support him more? Share it. Find a video that you love from the channel and share it with a friend. That would be a great way to help out the channel, and just tell them, hey, get on there and subscribe. Chronic Seed Sync. More Danny Carey, please. Mariah Carey's brother. Did you guys know that? Oh, they are chopsticks. Closest emoji I could find. Nice. So today's a good day, guys. It's my birthday, and we've got a party for my boy. You guys have seen Connor, my boy. He's been on videos before. He's having his rugby prize giving. They've finished rugby for the year. He's having a prize giving and a party. Looking forward to it. That's what it's about, That's what it's about. All right, here's another question. if I do make it to California next year, who would be interested in a catch-up? I mean, obviously California is massive. Let's narrow it down. Let's call it LA. Who would be? I mean, there's only 36 people in the chat. So maybe one of you is from LA. I don't know. That would be cool. That would be something different. Do a bit of a hang. John Miller, happy birthday. Thanks, John. Thanks for joining in the chat. Can you guys believe, I don't know if you're still out there, Suzanne, and any of the other sort of early supporters of the channel. Can you believe where we are? I mean, 152k subs. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just so grateful. Honestly, really, really grateful for the support. It's incredible. Mike Cobb, California, interested, closer to San Francisco, but I can get to LA, no problem. Wow, you admit this is what I sort of mean. I don't expect people to, travel for me. And then for what? You come and see me, and then it's like, hey, traveled to see you. Chronic Seed Sync, how's your twin brother doing? Mickey Rooney, he is doing great. San Francisco. Mike, whereabouts are you in San Fran? I know San Francisco, I know California. It's got some issues these days. I mean, every area's got its issues, but I know San Fran might be struggling more than others. Hanno Mering, happy birthday, go Springboks, joined late. How old are you turning? I said before, it's my 21st. And it's rude to ask a lady her age, so just pump the brakes. Coming in there with your Springboks and how old are you? Damn. Calm it down. Let's bring it down. Oh, okay, here we go. I wrote a comment on your priest video. Priest video? I'll be in New Zealand in October. I'll have 30 days motorbike trip. We could have a drink. Let's have a drink. You let me know. I traveled to see you. John Miller. What? You've also got to be a little bit careful with this stuff too, Yeah, everybody come and see me, and then, some crazy troll comes out. I can't believe what you said about my favorite drummer, man. Mike, okay, you are in the south of the city, on the San Francisco Peninsula, south of San Mateo, north of Palo Alto. I was in San Fran in 2005. You don't realize how big that Golden Gate Bridge is until you're there. It's crazy. And a beautiful view back over. I remember we went over the the Great Golden Gate Bridge. We went over to the other side, which, what is that place called? Don't tell me. Anyway, there was a spot where you could go and look back over to the city. Man, it was amazing. That's not Oakland, is it? No, I'm thinking of something else. Because there's the Oakland Bridge, but I'm talking about on the Golden Gate, looking back from the other side. What is that little area called? Stephen Light, greetings from Manchester, New Hampshire, USA. I really enjoy your channel. Thank you and have a great day. Thank you very much, Stephen. Springy, late again. Happy birthday, brother. Why are we in portrait? Is it a trendy thing, bloody youngsters? Look, I said this at the start of the video, which you missed. I tried to do that thing, what is that, landscape, and it wouldn't connect, and it was giving me a signal to go the right way so we could start. So I don't know. You tell me. Right, what else we got? That'll be good. Can't wait to see how many Lars haters show up to argue with you at a meetup. Yeah, incredibly untrendy to defend drummers that everybody loves piling on. But I'll stick with it. I'll stick with it. The funny thing about the whole Lars hater thing is I'm not even a Metallica fan. It's more just the decency, respect. I don't like a pile up. I don't like piling up on people. It's just weird and gross. That's for high school. It's not for adult life. Christopher Shapir, how are you going, man? No, honestly, how are you going? John Kent, hello Rooney, love your channel. You live often. Quite a lot. I think you live often. No, I haven't done this for about a year. So we're talking earlier about potentially doing more lives in the future. Maybe not. Marin Headlands. Thank you, Mike Cobb. That's what Marin County? Or am I just making things up now? Marin. That was where we went to get this amazing view. Yep, gotcha. Are you thinking of Alameda? John Kent, hey chat, vet biker mechanic here in South Florida. Say Ferris, Mr. Rooney. Man, that whole thing didn't end well. Have you seen what happened to that guy? Okay, I should not be bringing it up on here probably, but ugly. That whole thing got ugly. That actor. Church of the Holy Mo, one of the early supporters. Just saw the notice and wanted to drop in and wish you a very happy birthday. I'm avoiding yard work. Good on you. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat. Have a beer on me if you drink beer. If not, have a Coke. Honestly, just treat yourself and join on the chat. Springy, I've stuck my tally on the thin end. It's landscape now. Not much I can do. It's a YouTube thing. Oh, new DRUMEO video with Greg Bissonette. Spicy Penguingo. Thank you for that. John Miller, it's very okay to hate on Lars. Okay, let's not turn this chat into a debate about Lars. Just goes around and around and we chase our tail and then we all get angry. And then I end the chat and I stomp off into the house. Oh, okay, the Panos. It's your birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday. By the way, my birthday is the 7th of September. So it might be the 6th where you are. I'm not sure. But we are living in the future here in New Zealand. It's the 7th of September. I'm 21 today. It's the big day. Lucky Fishant Leah, have you checked out the USMC drum corps? It's insane. Those guys, crazy. Different level. I mean, we talk about hand technique. Good God. Those guys, it's just insane. Huge respect to those guys. I'm really surprised. I don't think I've had any of that type of stuff on the channel. We should. It is a bit of an American thing too, isn't it? It's not a thing here, which is a shame. Because it's just so cool. So cool. Okay, I am going to wrap it up. Oh, the Panos. It is the 7th today. He's in Australia. Great. I think that's my point, John Kent. Metallica is Metallica, one of the great bands. That's the thing, right? So, for as long as there's people on Earth and for as long as there's music, Metallica will be heard and listened to. You know, they've sold over 100 million albums. You got to respect people. And if you don't like it, don't listen. That's my thing, right? You don't like it, don't listen. But that's okay. We don't all have to agree, but that's fine. Need more Josh Eppard. Happy birthday. Ryan Tripp. Welcome. Okay, I am going to wrap this up. Is there any last requests? I do thank you guys for joining me on this birthday Q&A. It wasn't so much a birthday, it wasn't so much a Q&A, I suppose. It was more just a catch up. I had to remind myself actually how to do a live video because it's been so long. It's been about a year. Yeah, so, okay, we will look at potentially doing this. I don't know, I think last time we tried to consistently do live videos, we ended up sort of going with themes. Otherwise, I'm just sitting here reading out comments, you know, or doing that's what she said. And, you know, that gets tired real quick. And that is what she says. She gets tired really quick, man. It's sleepy. So, yeah, I mean, you could have like a theme, but then, you know, it might narrow it down too much. Yeah, well, okay. We'll just schedule the next one, and it'll just be an open chat. And we'll just play it by ear and see how we go, eh? Okay, so I do appreciate all the comments, and apologies if I did miss anybody's comment, but I am going to leave it there. Thank you for joining in, and I will see you guys on the next video, which is a goodie. It's a yoyoka video. I'm just going to give you guys the heads up now. It's a yoyoka video. I haven't done a yoyoka video for ages, and it's a good one. She is going places, playing better and better every time I see her. Amazing. I love this community. I love how people within this community, you know, talk to each other and are friends. And because you're commenting here, you're subscribed, you're somewhat invested, and you're, I don't know, you're in the community. It's just a beautiful thing. I'm really proud and glad to have created the community, or you know, I guess started the channel in this, and getting your recommendations. My recommendation for you, which I mentioned at the start of this video, if you want some listening today, I think this track only works in certain settings. If you find yourself with 10 minutes free, go and lie down in the sun or on your bed, somewhere where you're not going to be bothered. Put on your headphones and check out Billy Cobham. The track is called Heather. Let me know in the comments of the video, not the live chat, but the comments. Let me know what you think. And guys, we shall leave it there. Actually, that could be another segment for my channel. My recommendations to you guys. You guys got no freaking idea what I listen to. You would be shocked. Shocked. And you might even get the odd nice recommendation that you genuinely like. So yeah, guys, take it easy. Peace out. Have a great rest of your day. Really appreciate you all. Ciao.